Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Main Street Prowlers, guys. Definitely interesting week this week, right?
Interesting, man. I'll tell you, it is. It is good to be here on a Monday afternoon or evening. I gotta
Depending
say,
on where you're from in the live feed.
And it's definitely something that we have a lot for you guys in this episode, so let's definitely stay true. Let's stay tuned for the rest of the episode, and we're gonna have it.
Behind us too.
Yes, we got the green screen now, so we're living high, guys.
right, that's why you see me all silver right now. And you tell, of course, right there.
To win another shirt. So, where should we start, guys?
Okay, listen, I'm just gonna get this out the way right too. All right. Listen, we were asked to consult an apology about the miscount of preseason games. So, for this segment, I said, okay, so I'm the guy that started it. I would take responsibility and say, hey, I'll roll with it today. So I'll come up with the apology, I'll make the prepared statement, and I'll just go ahead and go. Well, considering the fact this weekend's been a wild weekend of Prowlers games, Master Pokemon Go, Street Fighter for me, NHL Online, 21 Online, it didn't work today. Yeah, it's, I don't have a prepared statement. However, I do have this. First of all, yes, I apologize for mentioning there was only 2 preseason games. Just 2. Okay, granted, I forgot about the Thursday night one prior to that. However, I will say that I miscounted. I apologize, but remember, you call them preseason, fine. They're preseason. They're done. They're over with. That's it. In this retrospect, however, I will say that I did give the ref credit for the 3 of the 4 regular season games that the Prowlers have had. In total, and I will give the refs some credit on Tuesday night's game when Columbus went into Elmira. They missed a couple calls, but it's the FPHL. I get it, I understand it. Let's roll with it. However,
Saturday is a totally different
Saturday is an animal in its own self. I was at the game. I saw the game with myself,
right here.
Rob, Damon, Chris watched it on YouTube. Justin was there. We all saw Saturday's game.
It was wicked.
And I gotta admit, I understand that I shouldn't dog the referees because they're human. That's fine. I get it. But some of the calls was just blatant, just out the blue, outlandish. So to knock that, it's like, first of all, for me as a hockey fan. Now, first of all, I'm not talking about as a host of the show. For me as a hockey fan, that did not sit well with me. So, and I listen, I love the talent on the ice. But hockey gets played everywhere, and so it's like, you got to understand, when hockey gets played everywhere, a lot of people see it. And I'm not the only one that saw it. A lot of people, 249 other people in that arena saw the missed calls.
And on YouTube, there was almost 1,000 people when I was watching it.
Right. So they saw the missed calls. So as a fan of hockey itself, and trust me, I am very loved hockey. I've been watching the Red Wings since 1983. April 7th, 1983, when they played the Toronto. Whenever first week of April they played the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the game went overtime, they lost 4-3. I was at the Joe Louis Arena. Sat in section 200 and something. I can't remember the exact section. I just know the Joe has steep stairs. In that retrospect, for me seeing the calls on the ice as a hockey fan, something has to be done about it. If you got to go through rigorous training to go through it again, fine, go through it. But I'm not speaking as a representative of Main Street Prowlers. I'm speaking as a hockey fan in general. And I'm sure a lot of people who saw that game can agree with me.
Yeah, I agree.
The refereeing needs to be fixed. Now, I can apologize about the preseason games. But can you apologize about the refereeing? That's all I'm gonna say.
And that's something that is definitely not exactly new to us.
It's not new to anybody in the FP. Prowl's been here this is 6th year for the Port Huron Prowls. And this is, Dash has been here 10 years. Watertown's been here a good while. And Myra's been here a few years. I done seen Cornwall. I mean, come on. There are some refs that can call the game perfectly. Can call it perfectly. They may tip up and slip up. They can call the game. However, this was ridiculous. This whole thing was ridiculous. Friday night, I had no problem with it. You caught it even down the middle. It was wonderful. Saturday though. Saturday was just. Now, come on. You want that part? You want this part to continue because watching these fans go through this. I admit they cannot get every call. I can admit that they cannot get every call, and I'm not calling to get every call. But some of the calls were just outright blatant, just.
Disrespect, to say the least.
And they missed a few. How you gonna call a roughing call and not give a guy a fighting call?
We got a surprise person.
When you gonna give a call? How you gonna give a call? A guy a fighting major who didn't pick up the glove and not get a guy who swung it 3 times a roughing call?
I think we have an intruder in tonight's episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blind ref is here. Has infiltrated the building. They've infiltrated the building. I mean,
But that's definitely saying a true sentence right there.
I mean, I don't even know how. I'm trying. I love the league as it is. I love watch hockey as it is. I'm just like right now. I was livid.
Yeah.
I was livid. So yes, I will apologize about missing a preseason game, miscounting a preseason game. Yes, this is on me wholeheartedly. But please fix the refereeing. Thank you.
Did I miss something?
It seems like you were pulled away for a second. What happened?
I'm good now. I'm good. I'm good. I think I got out of the system. Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Are you sure though?
Hey! I'm golden.
So.
I'm golden.
Um.
I'm golden. I'm done.
Seems like you're sleeping over there when you're looking down at your phone.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't mean. I don't.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm sorry. It had to be said. It had to be said.
And we got our people to actually back you up on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
especially on our post-game show on that one.
It was sad because it was definitely blatant punches to the head, everything.
Yeah. I mean,
like I said, I apologize to you guys in advance. I do.
But
The dancing man.
What's what we say?
The dancing man was funny. Funny referees aren't always the sharpest point in every. That is true. I agree with you. I know they're human. I totally agree. I know the refs are human. But come on, you ref a hockey game, you gotta get them right. You gotta get it right.
They're definitely human, but the thing is some of the calls that we're talking about, the ref was standing right next to the guy while he got punched in the head.
mm-hmm.
Standing right, and he watched him do it.
No call. Absolutely no call.
I understand. Yes, they're human, but calls like that they need to be called.
So my thing is, I know our views might not be in accordance with everybody's, but that's why I'm asking everybody right now that's watching, make a comment on what you think of the reffing down in the comments now. So please, everybody that's watching right now,
please, I want you to, please.
whether or not be ours, trust me, we won't hate you if you disagree with us.
We love you. We can have a good debate over it all day.
Exactly. We all have our own opinions.
We can have a debate, but you gotta, I'm not saying every call goes against the problem, because I did see the Amari Columbus game Tuesday night, and I saw some calls that was kind of off, but okay, fine, whatever. it's refereeing and human. I get it. I understand it.
So,
If you see it happen, it should have been called.
But it did. But it wasn't.
and
But it wasn't.
Nope.
It wasn't. Some of the calls and some of the penalties, which we'll get into later on the show, some of the penalties from that night was like, what? Wait, what?
And Michael Hurd said it correctly on the during the postgame show. He said if it was called one way and then changed during intermission, it should have never happened.
That penalty was horrible. You know, I wish somebody could give us clarification why and how a penalty, once the puck drops, goes from a 2-minute penalty that was already a second taken off the penalty, turns into a 10-minute penalty instead of a 2-minute penalty.
Exactly.
Once the play starts, it should be the penalty.
Exactly.
Okay, well, maybe I can have a small explanation to that. Okay, let's say that oh, you hit the dog. We're sorry. The dogs are barking too. The dogs are barking.
They want to say hi.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let me give a small explanation there.
Ronald
Make-
said that's not fair.
Maybe you're right, but let me give a small explanation of that. Maybe it was called, and this is just an excuse I'm gonna give them. Maybe it's called a 2-minute minor, and a 10-minute game is common.
It was never listed that way. If you look at the score sheet,
I do get that. I get that. I did see the score sheet at intermission. I did ship it to you. I did ship it to you guys. But I'm saying maybe at first they called it a 2-minute minor and a 10 minutes game is common. Maybe they called it that first. But then they swapped it over in the intermission 10 minutes game. Why did they do that? I don't have a clue. You know, this is what you call
well, what I'm saying is what they gave to the announcers even said what he announced was just a 2-minute penalty.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
I heard that
I
myself,
heard that.
too.
I heard that.
It never
Yeah.
said anything about a 10-minute.
But you know.
It was what two for what was it?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, it's not
two-
two for
two-
unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right.
And even going on the YouTube broadcast, where it was broadcast by the Columbus River Dragons themselves, they were even questioning it. So it's like, if the broadcasters are questioning a penalty against the other team, what exactly is gonna stop them from the refs from not doing a better job for both teams? Like,
Okay, now I will say this about that penalty. Alex Johnson scored with 0.8 seconds left to go in the first period. All right, he went over there. Once he scored, got the celebration going. He went over there and did this in front of the Columbus bench. He basically waved his stick around back and forth in front of Columbus.
He was taunting.
That was a blatant taunt. Automatic 2
And
minutes.
I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing the taunt. I'm arguing how does it turn into
A 10-minute.
a 10 minute when they announce it's just a 2-minute penalty and then it goes to 10 minutes after the intermission.
What I'm trying to figure out is that just by taunting like that, how does it get a 10 minutes game misconduct? That's one. I can see if you went over there, point the stick out, and say, "Yep, you next," and I'm a, they want these numbers. Yeah, 10 minutes game misconduct all day. But you're doing this past the bench, 2 minutes automatic.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the rest probably said, "Okay, fine, we're gonna let it roll. We give you 2 and possibly 10. Not warranted, but okay, that's fine." In intermission, however, you change it after the puck drop. You don't go to intermission afterwards. If you went to intermission afterwards and you change it, cool.
All right.
No big deal.
I looked it up on how many penalty minutes you get for taunting is 5-minute penalty.
Oh, it's a 5 minute. Oh, so that's the. Which league is that though? Which league is that?
I'm looking it up on Google.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not our league. You gotta
Okay.
remember,
Okay.
our league takes rules from almost every league, and mixes them together to come up with the rules.
But like I said, this is probably 2 minutes for a taunt unsportsmanlike conduct because you're not pointing at nobody. You're looking at the guy doing this. You're not pointing the stick. You drive by with a stick basically. Basically, you in the car doing this and staring him down. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. Now, if you're doing it, just stare him down and point at him and say, "Let's go," and I'm gonna step on the gas and step on the gas. That's 10 minutes because you're in the act of doing something else. But
it's
like I said, it just goes like, wow, I don't even know what to say. I don't. It floored me. it floored me. That's just one. That was just one of a. Oh boy.
Craziness.
Calm down, Mike. Calm down. We good. We good. We good.
Are you good now?
I'm good. I'm good for right. I'm good for right now. I'm good for right now. Yeah.
Are you sure though?
Yes, sir. I am peachy. I am peachy.
Just wait until the next segment, right?
Yeah, next time we gonna get the roll. Next time we gonna get the roll with something else. I just had to get that out. I just had to get that out the system. That's just something I had to get out.
But the good thing is, though, despite the bad calls, the Prowlers played better.
The problem
They
is
played really good.
somebody heard me Friday night when they said Lions 1-2 was on point and passing. Lions 3-4 was missing everything.
All right, we had this on our post game segment too, but now the switching line 3 or what 4 or whatever it was.
Lions 3-4 moved them
Moved them up the line.
and switching them up.
It
from
actually
1-2.
made them a difference.
Yes, it
It made a
did.
big difference.
And I think the Prowlers heard me. I think I kind of put some
Well,
money
because
in
I was
the air.
joking with
like-
you about it because you said, and I said watch them put them first
When-
at the game. Remember the
Right,
first,
right.
You said, oh no, they won't do that. And the next they end up doing
They
it.
must have heard me. They must have heard my griping about how you can't connect on a cross ice pass and one got one side of the ice, the other got the other side of the ice, and you're entering the zone and you're not hitting it.
Yeah.
Granted, the pucks were bouncing, but you can't connect on the back. Somebody heard me.
It made a big difference.
Somebody
Made a
heard.
difference.
I mean, I'm not taking credit for it. No, I'm not. I'm not taking credit for it. But
But-
God, somebody heard me. I appreciate that. I do.
You sent that good Bob down on the
I was
air.
like, yeah. I was like, yeah, let's go.
But
Oh man.
they did something right on Saturday night, and it better stick throughout the season.
And I'll admit, when the game first started and Columbus scored first on Saturday night, I thought there was going to be a repeat of.
I didn't-
But at first, because the way the guys started, but
didn't
boom,
think that.
almost immediately, they answered. They showed, hey,
3-2 as the period.
Yeah.
The funny part about it is when Columbus scored first on Saturday, I didn't think that because I saw the Florida play. The Florida play was going to Florida. They just couldn't get nothing past Rutledge. They couldn't.
he's good.
They couldn't get
And,
nothing
and
past
you
Rutledge.
know, when they put him in at the end of the game, it seemed they couldn't get nothing past him. They do.
I'm talking about Rutledge, the first part of Saturday. I'm talking about Rutledge, not Caffrey.
Yeah,
Rutledge.
Caffrey.
Right. I'm talking about Rutledge.
Get on.
You know,
Rutledge was like, man, here we go. Hot goalie. Just like Caffrey was Friday night. Rutledge is going to be like Saturday night.
Yeah.
Hot goalie. I said, oh, here we go again. But the Powers kept playing their game. They played their game like they usually play their game. And it's like, yeah, I can see change coming. All you got to do is get one. Get one in.
they didn't let up either. They just kept getting the rebounds and
Alex Johnson from the blue line helped. That first goal helped. And then the floodgates were open. It's like if you're biblical, Moses parted the Red Sea. I mean, and whoosh.
And that's exactly what we needed. But before we go to break, guys, remember the our merchandise is up. We did share one of our shirts on our page. The good quality is a South Style Gildan shirt. So make sure you go to MainStreetProllers.com. I also posted a link on the button for the shop now. So
See, I
you
thought-
can.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought,
Well, you know what, Danon?
I thought you were gonna say don't forget to drink your Ovaltine.
Yes, totally. But
But just for also cover bases, we also cover bases while we're talking about the shop. We also got to talk about Great Lakes Gaming. We got to talk about them because
we have their logo right here.
Right here.
Was it glg.com?
GLGshop.com.
Okay, thank you.
And
I always mess it up. I'm
pointing
sorry.
down.
And we will be back there hopefully soon. We're working on a few issues out there, so let's still keep on giving them. Oh my God,
Yes!
Kelly!
Yes!
I hate you, Kelly. But we'll be right back after the messages. Go to MainStreetProllers.com in the meantime.
Around the dog.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Alright guys, let's get back into this. Before we get back into this though, remember to share this episode, share the page, like the page. The statistics are is that 40% of you guys are not actually subscribed to our YouTube or our Facebook. So make sure to get all the latest news. Subscribe, like the page, turn on the notifications so you know when all of our stuff goes live, or whenever we post. Because we want all the interactions we can get. We love interacting with the fans.
Yes.
So-
Elmira, Watertown, Danville, Danbury,
Battle Creek.
Columbus,
Oh wait, they're not around.
Even if you're from Battle Creek, please.
Columbus, Motor City, aka Fraser. Even some of the old dogs, Cornwall.
Bulldogs.
Brewster, yeah.
Brewster Bulldogs.
You know,
From 2016.
come on,
Come on.
Even Carolina.
Denbury, the old Denbury, not the hat tricks,
Whalers and Titans.
yeah, Titans, that's the one I was thinking of.
Might as
That's
well
what-
bring Dayton into the play then
I'm saying
too.
Titans are the ones we, and Dayton are the ones
Dayton
we got to see as a
Demolition.
free,
Right,
so
so-
a special game to get our league here.
So,
Uh-huh.
so basically, come on, join us. Share, share, subscribe. Talk to us because we like to have debates and conversations, especially with Ron right here. Yes, Ron. The dogs want to be a part of the show. I'm not going to lie to you there.
So comment as much
They
as
won't
you
come
like.
here,
That.
though.
Seriously, comment as much as you like.
Right.
We will read your comments.
And we will debate you too
If
if
it's
we have
not
to.
Chris, if it's not me, it'll be either Mike, Danon, or any of us. We'll be watching the comments. through the
Yes.
show.
Oh yeah.
So
And we will answer as soon as we can.
please interact with us as if you want.
Who's that?
We also have our producer telling us if there's a question.
Right.
And then Voodoo, thank you for following us on Twitch.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
We got our first follower.
So that brings up another thing. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all at the same time. So no matter where you are, you can comment us and talk to us no matter where you are right now.
Right. We will get you up, hit you up, get you going, and make you laugh and have great information for you about the league and our Poor Heron Prowlers.
And if you just want to laugh, just hear whatever comes out of my fucking mouth.
No pun intended. You forgot to put the beep in, man. What's going on?
Sorry. There we go.
Alright. That's called unnecessary censorship right there. But
Yes.
that's a whole nother story. Alright, let's move on to part 2 of the show because we did the announcements of where we at and where we're going. Alright.
So
Where we going with this one?
there's so many ways to
Oh
go.
boy, you're right.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, I got one for you. I got one. Let's we
Hey, there we go. There's the lakes.
like I said, we talked on Friday for a little bit about how the game went. What's that? I'll go get your guy. So, thank you, Ronald. Thank you, sir. Much obliged. Much obliged.
You are amazing, dude.
All right. Now let's go for Friday night. Let's go review Friday night for a hot moment. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Power Stands film Friday night for a minute. How like I said, how we talked about earlier, how Lions 1 and 2 were connecting and passing. How basically how I mentioned how Yanni, Dalton, Jay, and Yanni, Jay.
And Young.
No, not Young. Not Young.
No.
Not Young. Federally.
Federally, yeah.
Yeah, it was basically those three. I know I mentioned the fourth guy in that mix. I can't think of the fourth guy I mentioned though. I can't think of it.
Was he the other short one?
No, I can't think of the fourth guy I mentioned though. I know I mentioned Yanni because he scored. He scored.
Mike
he scored
Barossa.
one. No,
No,
I know.
Leonard,
I know Yanni.
Leonard.
I know
Oh,
Yanni
Leonard,
and Jay.
yeah.
I know Yanni and Jay because those were the guys that scored. Federally because he played excellent.
But then again, when doesn't he?
I mean, honestly, it's right. When doesn't he? But but it was just four guys that probably Friday night that was clicking on all cylinders, passing perfectly, hitting up. Oh man, Caffrey. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Caffrey or Caffrey. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. My mother made me either accountant, computer whiz, but didn't make me an English major. I apologize in advance. But
Oh, come on, Mike. You're a wizard and you're English. Come on, let's go.
I'm a great wizard in English. Problem is pronunciation's like a,
Oh my God.
Problem is, problem is that
Cheeks.
you know,
Sandin,
hey, our pronunciation. It's not because I became a teacher, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, but honestly, like I said, Lions winning Lions 2 for the Prowlers was excellent. They connected on everything. As play broke down, Caffrey was once again, like I said beforehand, the dime. He was a dime. Basically, pucks went to him. Whoop, done.
It's like he had a magnet in his glove or something.
I mean, he followed it very well. And
Yeah.
I think did he play during the
The second game, yeah.
No, not the second. Didn't he play during the Myra series? Cause I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
I unfortunately did not watch those games. So
Okay, I know I saw Tuesday, but I can't really tell you.
Right.
But I know when he played here, he was like, whoop, see ya, whoop, see ya, whoop, see ya. And I'm not, and like I said, nothing against Columbus. Columbus actually played great on Friday. Columbus was clicking everywhere. They were. They beat the Power so much 2-on-1s and power plays. Man, they had a 40% power play Friday night. Went 2 for 5. I mean, honestly, how does hockey work with a power system? Like soccer, yellow, red cards, do hockey? Okay, all right. Hockey works like this. Let's say that you hit somebody with a stick by accident. Oh, you lift it. Let's say you lift the stick up. All right. I'm gonna explain you the high sticking and the so to get the camera going. Okay. I'm gonna explain you the high sticking and the slashing penalty. Okay. So you got the hockey stick and you slash somebody either wrist, arm, body. No, not the head, because that don't count much. You would get called for slashing. That is a 2-minute minor. You go sit in the box for 2 minutes. If you're down a guy, you go 5-on-4. Then it becomes a power play situation for the guy that's got the 5 guys. They score. The guy goes. They score. The guy comes up the penalty box. If it's a minor.
Because it's green.
Yeah.
It looks good, Kelly, though, don't it? It looks real good, Kelly. I'm proud of it. It looks real good on me. I mean,
It's pixelated because I'm wearing a green mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a green screen behind us now.
so I mean, but if it's a major, and your team goes down a man. If they score on the power play, you don't come out the box. You stay in for the full 5 minutes. Same thing goes with game misconduct penalties, which are 10 minutes. If you get a game misconduct, you got to sit in the box for 10 minutes. You're in there for 10 minutes. And possible suspension next game, too. You never know how that comes
Did
out.
you say it's like a high stick if you draw blood? It's
I went to the slashing. I didn't go to the high stick. I'm going to the high stick now. Okay, the high stick is simple. Let's say you lift the stick up and it pops. You know, this works.
Hits somebody in the face.
It hits in the face. If you don't draw blood, it's a minor 2 minutes. If you got blood coming out of your eyelids, your cheekbones, your mouth, it's a double minor. It's considered a 4-minute penalty. And okay, let's see, your other team's on the power play for 4 minutes for that double minor. I explained the 2 minute already. Let's go for the 4 minute. If the other team scores within the first 2 minutes, the power play continues, but that 2 minutes gets taken off. The rest of the time of that first penalty gets taken off the board, and it's 2 minutes left in the second part of the double minor. So basically, the guys had a chance to score twice
On the same penalty.
on the same penalty.
So,
It's not the same as a major, which we can score multiple times on that penalty, but the double minors can hurt as much as a major. And Lord knows, please don't go 5-on-3. That's a whole other scenario.
oh my God, that's
That's
the
the worst
You
one.
can do a 5-on-4, 5-on-3,
4
or 4-on-3.
4-on-4, 5-on-4, 4-on-4, 4-on-3, and the very seldom seen 3-on-3.
We have seen that in the past.
that's definitely really scary, and that's what the NHL is using now for their overtimes. And it's just, let's just say that's all hell broken loose. And I do have to say, a game misconduct and a match penalty are completely different, because a match penalty is when you're completely out of the game, even if it's within the first couple seconds, and you're out of the game no matter what, and that's basically a guaranteed suspension
Game misconduct.
Game misconduct is a 10-minute or a game.
Yeah, that's what
Match
Yeah.
comes with you're out of the game, the rest of the game for sure, and a guaranteed suspension coming down the road.
But coming from this league, a game misconduct can be a suspension.
Yes.
Just want to put it out there. We have seen it before. We have seen it in previous years. A
Right.
game misconduct can be a suspension.
Yeah, because I remember somebody.
But
with
it's
a 7-game
not guaranteed
suspension.
though.
Depends who the player is. It depends how many.
If it's from Port Huron.
No, it depends who the player is. It depends how many offenses he got.
Well, that's what I'm
That,
saying.
Mike, that, depending on who the ref is, too.
Right. I mean,
I can't put that in the ref's hands. Honestly, I can't.
because that's all league officials.
That's-
Oh, yeah,
that's
true, that's
that's
true,
legal.
that's true.
That's all league officials right there.
Yeah,
That-
he
that's-
said he's from the Netherlands, Ronald.
Hi from the Netherlands, Ron.
Ron, I'm sure they have hockey there. If they don't have hockey there, go check out a game. I mean, I know they have hockey everywhere.
I mean-
I think the Netherlands has a national team, if I recall correctly.
And
It's been
it
a
might
while.
be Division 2 or 3, but
Either way it goes, hockey is hockey.
Hockey
is hockey.
I mean, you guys got great speed skaters out there, so why not have hockey, right?
Don't get me wrong, I watch speed skating too. Speed skating is the best sport.
The what?
Speed skating.
Oh yeah, speed skating is awesome.
I love speed skating in the Olympics. I like the Winter Olympics anyway. But
Yeah, it's my favorite.
saying to me while you're in, I ain't blue in the face. I mean, we could be blue. We could be the new Blue Man Group.
Well, not,
They just retired. We could be the new Blue Man Group.
Yes.
what she's saying is she'll just say nod and say yes. I understand what you're saying. And,
Why don't you
know,
nod?
I really don't.
Yes.
It'll take a while, but we're always willing to come on and explain it.
Wait. The game Saturday.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one she's talking about.
Okay, tell you what. You come to the game, we'll explain everything.
And even if you have questions after that, please always come on stream and ask us.
Right, and not to mention, truthfully, Kelly, I don't explain hockey. I explain football, basketball, baseball, soccer,
Why you love the Chicago
All right,
Bears.
I have a question.
golf.
Is this her first hockey game?
Hey, Chris.
Chris?
Why he's a Carolina fan?
Chris, is this her first hockey game?
I believe it is for her first hockey game.
Okay, then you'll love the experience.
Oh, then we're gonna have to get a hold of our friend up in the announcer's booth.
Yes. Yes. All right. Now, before where we jumped off for a minute, let's get back on real quick. Like I did give props to Caffrey. He played well. And the Powers defense in game one kind of just lacked a little bit, honestly, near the end of the game. But I'm glad to see they learned from that first Friday night game experience.
No.
What do you mean no? Come on. What do you mean no?
No.
Come on. Come on.
They don't do nothing mean. They just
Come on.
Look at our producer.
all they do.
Kelly, we got Justin back here. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, she loves wrestling, so
Hey,
she'll know that
all right,
reference.
let me say something though. Kelly, all they do is announce your name and say it's your first Prowler game. Your first time to a hockey game. That's all they do. They actually announce
Encourage
a lot of
it.
people throughout the season. Getting to go to their very first hockey game.
It's amazing. It's
Or if it's your birthday, they'll say happy birthday.
See,
They're really nice people.
I told you. I mean,
Okay,
I'll tell you something after the stream.
but anyway, okay. But it's like I said, I give Friday night up to Columbus. They played a well-rounded the game. They do play a well-rounded. They did play a well-rounded the game on Friday.
Yeah.
And as far as they played kind of poorly later on in the game, and oh God, Blake Scott, I love you, man. I love you. I
But you
do.
need to get back in shape.
I love you, man. Come on, I seen you last year. I love you. I do.
You went 12-0 last year. We need you back then.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, Mitch won't bother you, Kelly.
Come on, Billy. Bring Mitch out. Mitch. Holy.
Whoa, holy cow.
Comments galore.
What the hell?
I think it just repeat.
Oh, it refreshed it. That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that catch?
We got distracted, guys.
Okay, sorry, we had a little technical issue.
I'll interact with
We're back.
Mitts.
We're back. We're back. We're good. We're good.
So again,
Mitts,
Mitts.
Billy,
Billy.
By the way, Billy, we need you back on. We miss you.
Right. Okay, but like I said, Friday night was very good for the River Dragons. They said 6 on us. Five, 6 on us, right?
Five.
5 on us. Yeah. You know, Friday night I was more upset. I was more like, seriously.
But they did exactly what they came to do. They found their holes. They found exactly where to shoot and where to get us.
And they stopped Dalton J for 2 periods.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a little towards the end of the game on Friday night too.
Oh, yeah, a little
So
bit.
I was actually hoping he would get one more shorthanded goal.
Yeah, no.
Shorty.
No, but the thing is if
Yeah.
he would have got one more shorthanded goal still on that penalty, that would have been a hat trick.
Yeah.
Shorthanded on the same penalty.
Yeah.
I wonder if that ever happened.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah.
That's a rare
I've never
thing.
heard of it happen, but it could have.
That does happen in hockey. It's so rare though.
It's
It's
rare.
like lightning striking strikes in the same place.
So Billy's gonna be at the next game, he said.
Billy.
He'll be at the game next week.
All right.
I miss you all too.
Who has
In other words, the following week. Okay, the following week. Okay.
Who has tickets for the 12th and the 13th and the 14th? Raise your hand.
Ding 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 ding.
Well,
ding.
14th I won't. I will be gone to Florida.
But
This guy right here needs to go to hell.
here's Michigan. Let's say. Anyway,
Hey, I'll bring the warmth from Florida up here.
you better.
So I want to go visit that.
Yeah.
I want to go visit Hell, Michigan.
I mean, just look at your username and
Pokemon, Demon
So-
Child.
might as well go home, right?
Hey, your buddy that you debated, son.
Huh?
Your buddy that you debated last week, son.
All right, cool.
We need more debates.
Come on, but anyway, but let's go with this. I'm glad Saturday night was different. I'm glad Saturday night the Flowers came with what they came with, and they perfected it to perfection.
Yeah.
I don't even know. You know, I guess I used perfection. I used perfect twice in 2 different segments or same sentence. That's fine. What I'm saying is that I'm glad the old Prowlers are starting to have a wake up call and are returning. But Kurt, I don't want to butcher it. Gutling, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Please come back.
Hey, we got Laura on.
Laura.
Laura.
Please come back, Kurt. Please come. Please play. If you happen to go to Columbus, hi Laura.
Hello.
And
Whoa.
refreshing again, guys.
Okay. So yeah, please, Kurt, come back. Come on back.
And
Come on back. Play that. I mean, Joe, sign this guy. I don't care.
I believe they have signed him. So.
And I mean, yes, he's a goalie coach. I did look you up.
Hello, Joe.
And
Is he on?
Joe Eagles just logged in.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Joe Pace.
Yeah.
but
But yeah, I mean, yes, please,
We're all doing good, Laura.
We're gonna
thank you, Laura.
yeah, we're lovely.
We want him back, though. We want him back.
Yeah, we want Kurt back. Please, Kurt, come on back.
But before we go to our next break, though, remember, guys, we will have a T-shirt to give away tonight again later on in the episode. But before we go to break, check out MainStreetProwlers.com. Check out our merchandise. We have the Shop Now link on our Facebook that goes there. So go check out all our merchandise as well as the Goalies of FPHL merchandise. We have that up there tonight. And is there anything that you guys want to make the comment before?
Yes, Tim Hunter, we are using a green screen.
So
You didn't notice? Honestly, Mr. Tickman, you didn't notice? Yes, definitely. We want all of our guys back. Yes.
So let's hope they all come back. So we want the good competition. But we'll talk more on that right after these commercials.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get. Oh, that one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
And we're back.
What's up, everybody? We are here.
So,
We are here physically, just not mentally.
what? Who are you?
I'm physically.
Remember, guys, To the few people that have liked, Michael Bouchard, Tony Wallace, hi. Everyone's welcome to comment and if they have any questions, please.
So what was the secret word? You haven't said that yet.
That's what I'm getting to. Wait a second. So today's secret word is kindness. So we all need more kindness in the world, so that's going to be our secret word today. So later on the stream, why don't we say go ahead? It'll be the 6th comment today.
I don't know if I put that right now.
So,
Yeah, don't forget to pin it.
right?
Pin it.
So, the 6th person to say kindness. When we say, go ahead. But right now, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Comment away if you have any kind words.
Would that be?
Yes. Especially if you have any questions like Ron did about hockey earlier, how
There you go. Pin.
thank you, Rob, for doing that for us. Oh, God.
Aye.
How you guys doing? I burp. But make sure you share and like this stream. Subscribe. Do whatever you have to do to get this.
And believe me, we find a way to get your shirt out to you.
Plus-
It's a very cool looking shirt. Just go on the page and just roll with it.
Plus, tell us where you're from. If you're out of the country, let us know.
And just like Laura said, she's from Elmira. And we love people from other teams coming in. And
Elmira, I believe we played them,
Next
like we
weekend.
said, our next set of home games, the 12th, 13th, and 14th.
so,
At McMorran
And
Arena.
us, we have a game this Thursday night against Carolina.
um,
No, not Carolina. Columbus.
but
In
Laura,
Columbus, Georgia.
which will be their first 2 home games for them. So it'll be interesting to see them. Their home arena again, how they've updated their stuff because they were going through a renovation just like us. So, Scott, we need to get this stream up to Scott because we want to ask what he thought about the renovation because I forgot to ask him when he was on. So,
I'm sure he loves it. I'm pretty sure he loves it. I'm real confident he does.
I
Right.
definitely love the renovations that we had done. The lighting
Yeah.
was really a lot better. It didn't take 10 minutes to warm up. And
yeah.
Just one thing, if you go to McMorran Arena and watch the games the 12th, 13th, and 14th, please, if you have a sensitivity to lights, it is known right now that the lights do flicker. They are electronic lights controlled by a board. They can change to white, to red, to
Plus-
blue,
green.
to green. You know, they do these things.
Plus, I highly think that if you have seizures or anything, it could trigger that.
And Laura, we love that you're a diehard Elmira Enforcers fan.
Yes.
And this league needs it.
Yes, I'm so glad you're not a Detroit Lions fan. I am so glad, Laura, you're not a Detroit Lions fan.
I am.
And this is why he's the distractor of the group.
All right.
Just wait, Laura. Waiting for future episodes. He's probably going to point out Taco Bell employees.
Hey, Brother, Taco Bell man right at your door.
Look it.
All right. Now we gotta hurry. We gotta get
Yeah, we
through.
gotta end this.
We gotta get okay. Now we're gonna go through the review of Friday night. Now I know we talked about it twice already. I understand we talked about it twice. We got for the fans that love the in-depth hockey stuff. We're gonna go through the whole stat sheet. And believe me when I tell you, the stat sheet's kind of interesting for Friday night as of right now, because as we start off, yes, the River Dragons beat the Portland Powers 5-3. That was a given. We know this already. But what you don't know is that the Prowlers had a shot lead at the beginning of the first period, or at the end of the first period, as it led in shots 17-8. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I am too, but I love my Bears first. I'm sorry. I love my Bears. I love my Chicago Bears.
Duck Bears.
Duh, Bears. Okay. All right. The Prowlers had a shot lead 17-8 in the end of the first. Columbus came back and took a 19-11 advantage at the end of the second, and at the end of the third, they had 16 shots to the Prowler 7, which makes a grand total of Columbus shots of 43 and the Port Huron Prowler shots of 35. The 3 stars are as follows. Star number 1, scoring 2 goals and no assists, is Matt O'Day. O'Day.
They couldn't have said his name a lot more.
Speaking of O'Day, the second star is from your own personal Port Huron Prowlers, Dalton J. That's O'Day and then J.
O'Day J.
O'Day J. Exactly. The third star from the Columbus River Dragons, with 1 goal and 2 assists, 3 points total, is Jake Schultz. And I admit he was a monster that night.
I was just about to say, he actually, for any player to come up and show up and play for Friday's night game, Jake Schultz is the one that truly came out to play that night. He made every possible move he could on us.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And-
Mike, I want to make one comment about your sports teams. Lions and Tigers and Bears.
Oh my!
Oh my.
That's a Michigan reference. You know that, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do we have to throw the Pistons in?
We're not even gonna talk about the Pistons, dude.
Yeah, I love them too.
I'm quoting a line from the Wizard of Oz.
Right, Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Oh my!
Lions,
The Tigers and Bears, oh my!
Okay.
Let's get back to this.
Okay, now, scoring summary as follows. First period, we had 2 goals by the Columbus River Dragons. First one at 4:32 mark. It was a power play goal. Columbus scores Chase Paulus, with the assist goes to Jake Schultz and Nick Mangon.
That's how I'd pronounce it.
Mangon. He man out.
Gone.
Second goal for Columbus was at 6:41 even strength from the scorer Matt O'Day, with the assist goes to Ivan Bordalenko.
Butterinko.
Yes, that is a Russian name. I will admit that one.
Laura?
Russian or Polish.
Laura said, did the River Dragons get more ice time before they played us than you guys?
That's a tricky question.
That's a toss up.
Because they started before us, but then they also got shut down though too. So that's where it gets tricky.
I mean, to answer that question, I think it was even. Because mind you, we played 2 games in Elmira, and they played 2 games in Elmira. And and when they went back up, we went back up.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had more practice time than we had, but we both had both the same game time.
And we, if,
Well, I take that back. They went overtime twice, so Columbus had more ice time.
Yeah.
So they went overtime twice, Tuesday and Wednesday night.
but the problem is that the first time we had most of our guys on ice was our very first game against Elmira. Well, Columbus was able to get every guy out there and getting the chemistry going before we could have.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, because they, like I said before, Columbus, they were able to bring all their guys in about 2 weeks before. So, despite being shut down due to COVID protocol, they were still able to get all their players basically hanging out, getting all the chemistry that they need.
Plus, to answer to have you wondering that, plus Columbus had a full bench.
Yes.
We didn't. So that's how come that game was split with you and Columbus on Tuesday and Wednesday. Columbus had now granted, mind you, it shouldn't have been split. Columbus should have had both games.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Elmira played good. Elmira played excellent.
They know how to work their way around.
Yes, Elmira did the deal. I mean, they did it, and it could have went either way. Y'all could have had both games too. Columbus could have had both games too. It could have went either way.
Either way, Elmira came to play all 4 games.
Yes.
And that's the only reason why they took Columbus to overtime twice, is because both teams came out to play. They came determined. And that's the key word right there, is determination.
No, the key word from that series is coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Dunkin' Coffee.
Especially when you're playing midweek too.
Coffee. You gonna need it when you wake up in the morning. Just saying.
Yeah.
Late
I know.
week too. Coffee. All right, moving on. Second period, there were 3 goals scored. 2 by Columbus, 1 by Port Huron. The first goal was a power play goal. The second power play goal of the night by Jake Schultz, and assist goes to Connor Fries or Freeze, whichever the case may be. And you're like, Laura, I don't like the refs.
And then
And
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she missed her segment on the refs.
yeah.
Oh, when we get done, go back and watch the first segment. You will love it. You will love it.
Yeah, once we're done with the live streaming, you can replay it and all that.
And go back to that first 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Yep.
That's you'll
This guy
hear.
here, this guy over here,
Ace
not
Boone
this
right
guy.
here.
Yeah.
This is Ace Boone. This is Ace Boone right here. There you go. Then second goal of the second period was in 12:05 mark, even strength by Yanni.
Yanni.
I cannot pronounce his last name still.
Liarkos.
Thank you. Liarkos.
Even though he is on loan, I'm sorry to cut you off there. It's still nice to have him back in Prowler's jersey, no matter what.
Yes. But the assist is going to David Nippert, a guy we ain't seen forever. Nice to see him get the assist right there. And
When
Matt
you're able
Graham.
to come on, Nippert, please come on the show.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
We can
Let's
do
do
a
it.
video chat.
True.
Yes. Oh wait, you need him now? Is that what you're saying? You need new refs like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will agree with you there too.
We need them.
Yes. Yes.
Like yesterday.
Saturday's game.
Trust me, it's like,
Yeah.
go back, Laura, into the first segment. That'll explain a lot.
Right.
Essentially, he just agrees with your comment right there, with that whole segment right there. So,
And then the final goal of the second period was 17:34 even strength. Matt O'Day. No assist.
day.
Now we go to the third period goals. There were 3. First of all, the even strength goal at 4:09 by Columbus. Nick Mangon. With the assist goes to Ivan Rico and Jake Schultz. Then we got the 2 shorties by Dalton J. One at 17:32 and again at 17:49. The 17:32 assists go to Matt Graham, and the 17:49 assists go to Matt Graham and Brian Parsons.
So,
That was the other guy.
Parsons.
That
oh,
was,
yeah,
that was
yes,
the other
that
guy.
was.
That was the
Well,
other guy. Now we get to the penalty summary. First period penalty, there was one. 3:36, Austin Federley. Holding. And yes, there was a hold.
I'm not going to disagree with that one.
Second period, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Was
5 penalties.
You just sounded like a count on that one.
Hey, Mike, was it the Fridays one that they were saying that there was too many men on the ice?
Yeah, I'm about to get to that.
Hold your horses, dude. Hold your horses.
Okay, I'm about to get to that. Penalty at 5:06 of the second period. Served by Leonard. Port Huron got a call for too many men on the ice. I went back and looked at that replay. Where was that call at when the guy hopped out? When the guy hopped out, guy hopped in, and you got called for too many men. I mean, it was a slip up. I fought the refs a little bit for that one, but okay, it happened. Let's move on. This next penalty was served by our very own penalty master, Joe Pace Jr. For
One more penalty. One more penalty.
For boarding. Then again, that was at 8:37. Then about 30 seconds down the road, Dalton Young gets to delay a game.
Didn't
Minor.
he shoot it, the puck
Yes.
over the...
Yes.
That was a delay game.
Then at 15:23, served at Matt O'Day. I got another guy that shot it over the netting.
So that was my one question, is why does it say a bench minor when he shoots it over the netting?
It's supposed to say a bench minor for both, actually.
Right.
because you shoot it over, it's still a defense minor, no matter how you look at it. It depends how it gets scored. We have to get penalized before that one. We had to get penalized before that one also about too many men on the ice and too many men on the ring. Check your replay. I'm gonna tell you right now, check your replay. I had to. I looked it up.
Yeah, I saw it. What he showed me. There was nobody.
I was like, wait, where? And the camera was perfect for that one.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's number 6? Except for the goalie. Just saying.
Unless the last person was the 6.
The last person at 6 is the goalie.
There you go.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Can't have a goalie out there.
Right.
That's too much.
But he got delayed a game as well.
Yeah.
In the last penalty of the second period, 1847, Seth Enzor, which is a very rarely pain in our tail, of Columbus for slashing. The third period penalties there were 4. Once again by the penalty master Joe Pace Jr. at 10:58 for holding. Then we got a fight night at the Apollo at 12:32 with Chase Fowler and David Nipper.
And I do want to make comments, but after you finish this report.
Okay, and we have a 17:26 Alex Johnson penalty for slashing. The only timeout that was called was by Columbus in the third period at 14 seconds. Game lasted 2 hours and 24 minutes, and we had a sellout crowd of 250 people.
It's sad that we have to make that a sellout crowd now.
I mean, come on, they gotta have fun with it.
At least it's money that is well needed for the team to stay alive.
All right, now, what is your comment you're gonna make about that fighting penalty?
So on that fight, that's oh god. I know you guys didn't see it, but watching it on YouTube, the camera was perfect because Nippert made it this perfect hit in Chase Fallis, and it was beautiful. It's like he was down for a good 30
called
seconds.
that fight too, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Of course,
I called that fight from the start because there was
He also called it last Monday.
not just that, because they were nitpicking through the pregame and through the whole game.
What is holding? Okay, let me give you holding. It's either put the camera on me, you. Put the camera on me, you. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Let me give you holding. It's either this or it's this against the boards without the puck, or basically it could be
Your
this without where he's got the puck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's holding.
But either way, this the Nippert versus Chase Fallis, this was coming for basically the whole game. So it's when you say you didn't see this one coming, you were essentially blind as the refs because this was.
And they were still nitpicking right through the whole in the penalty box too.
Yes, they were. This was coming for days on end, and the second that Dave Nippert, I can see where Chase Fallis got mad because it looked like a dirty hit, but it was clean as hell. But it was a perfect hit that Nippert made on Fallis behind the play. He had just let go of the puck, and he basically hit him in open ice. And so Chase Fallis took
Offense to it.
yes, and it only lasted a couple seconds, but Nippert got some amazing hits in. Even though he fell to the ground first, I still say Nippert won. So, but those are my comments. What do you guys think?
Okay, about
That was a
that
good
fight. About that fight. I want to see a rematch.
Rematch.
We
Rematch.
could get one Thursday night.
Yeah.
In Columbus. I want to see a rematch. I can't tell you who won the fight. That fight was too fast. That was like a Mike Tyson fight back in the early 90s,
Yeah.
to be honest.
But like when
I
you're
mean-
with me though, on YouTube where you can pull it back multiple times as you want, I still say Nippert won.
Did you guys see that goalie fight that I posted? No, I didn't.
Who did you guys didn't do a fight with? Were you talking about with teams or with players? Because I'm going to tell you, we fought every team so far.
Not Columbus. Carolina.
No, we fought Carolina too.
No, we didn't.
Not this year.
No, not this year. No, but I'm talking about previous year.
Yeah.
We did.
But I think she's talking about this year.
We haven't played Carolina yet, though. That's
Yeah.
why.
That's the
So.
only team we haven't played yet.
Did we get in a fight with Elmira though?
Last year.
Not
Last
this
year
year.
we
though,
didn't.
Not
right?
this year, not
we
this
didn't
year,
get
not
any
yet.
fight.
Not this year, not
No,
No.
no correction. There was one fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause you called that one too.
Yep.
You called that one too.
I forgot about that one. But
Man, this guy's a fight predictor right here.
that's one good thing. He's,
I'm 2 for 2, baby.
No, you're 3 for 3.
Oh, I'm 3 for 3. There you go.
If you want to get technical, in game 2, you're 4 for 4.
Okay,
But
but you gotta keep coming.
thank you, directors. But so right before we go to break, remember, stay tuned for after the commercials. We're gonna have a T-shirt giveaway, and go to our website mainstreetprowlers.com, and we'll be right back, guys.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
And we are back.
Yeah,
That's our last segment.
we are back and live, and
And kicking.
to answer your question, Laurel, and Rob answered before, yes, we did. Yes, I forgot about that game on Saturday night. I guess Emira second game. Yes, there was a fight. Rob called that one too. So he's now 3 for 3 right now for fighting.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a perfect fighting power play.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry
Just
about
saying,
that.
he's got a perfect fighting power play right now. Just say perfect fighting power play. All right, now let me move on. First of all, I give a shout out to Great Lakes Gaming. Go to gogshop.com. They got everything for your gaming needs. Also, before I forget, they have a Street Fighter 5 tournament for those in Port Huron. The cost of the tournament is $5 to enter and $5 if you want to go watch. If you are a professional Street Fighter like myself, you can come challenge me and all the pros at Great Lakes Gaming on Michigan Road.
I
Just
mean,
want to throw it out there.
Mm-hmm.
It is this Sunday, starting at 6 p.m. You can meet me and beat me in Street Fighter if you wish. Good luck to you, though. I'm very good. All right, now we move on. We'll move on to Saturday night's game where the Prowlers won 7-5.
Yeah.
As we go to the shots on goal, first period, the Prowlers lagging shots 14-12. Second period, the Prowlers lagging shots 18-10. Third period was the only period that Columbus actually came back and shot our lights out, was 15-6, with a grand total of 38-37. Port Huron wins the shot war. Not to mention he won the game. The first star with 1 goal and 1 assist goes to Dalton J.
Dalton. Oh.
The second star from your Port Huron Prowlers with 2 goals and no assists goes to Alex Johnson. The third star with 1 goal and 1 assist, aka 2 points, all same as the first star, Dalton J, is Port Huron's own Austin Federline.
Yes.
Now let's run through the scoring summary, brought to you by yours truly. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in the first. First goal started off by Columbus at 3:19. Nick Mangon with an old personal favorite, Austin Doe with the assist. Then at 7:14, even strength from the blue line, Alex Johnson scores with the assist of Dalton J and Brandon. Gotta pronounce that.
Brandon.
Coronado.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Then
Contrado.
Contrado. Okay, thank you. Then Columbus storms back at 12:51. Even strength, Jake Schultz. Then Port Huron storms back again at 15:19. Even strength, Austin Federline with assist by Joseph DeVay and Justin Portillo. Then at 19:59, that's 0.8 seconds on the clock, Alex Johnson gets the shorty from David Nippert.
Yeah, Nipper.
And we're not done with the shorties because we got another one in the second period. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in the second.
That was 3 minutes apart too.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. We're talking 3 minutes apart for 3 goals, mind you. Let's start off with the 14-second mark. Another shorty by Dalton Young, with the assist goes to by Matt Graham. Then we got an even strength goal at 2:18. We've got Dalton J with the assist of Thomas Muccicello. I cannot pronounce. Is that right, Chris? Muccino?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. And Brandon Contrado. And then Port Huron strikes again at 3:53 with Joseph
What?
Davini with the assist of Austin Fetterly and Justin Portillo. And Port Huron strikes again. Even strength at 5:30 with David Nippert, with Yanni. And you got it. I'm sorry, Yanni.
Yurkos.
I'm sorry, Yanni. I'm sorry. And Sean Leonard. Also, mind you, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals by the Prowlers in 6 minutes. That's an amazing feat.
And
right
we
there.
got 6 viewers at the same time when you said that.
But Columbus storms back with the last goal in the second at 18:53 with Nick Mangon with the assist of Jake Schultz and Nate O'Brien. That's an Irish name. I know that's Irish.
I did.
It
I
is.
did.
All right. Then we got 2 Columbus goals in the third. One at 15-17 with Matt O'Day, with Chase Fox with the assist. And the final goal of Columbus at 18-32 with Jake Schultz. And the assist goes to Votek Zemlikia. Excuse me if I butcher your name. Like I said, Mama didn't raise an English major. My uncle did, but Mama didn't. All right. Now we go to the penalties. Let's go to this nice little list of penalties right here. Real nice. First period, we have 3 penalties. First one at 15:59, Brandon Contrado for tripping. That's a Port Huron penalty. Second Port Huron penalty is at 19:07. Joe Pace for interference, which God knows how you gonna call interference on that nice little dive play. Dive. Exactly. Dive. Then we got a 1959 Alex Johnson penalty for Port Huron for unsportsmanlike misconduct.
That's when it started getting dirty.
That was the 2 change to 10. The 2 to 10 change to 10, which should have been a 2. My personal opinion only. Then we have the floodgates begins on penalties. Like it wasn't goals, it begins on penalties. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 penalties in the second period. So we have 5 goals in the second and 10 penalties in the second.
Go, Kevin.
Oh, thank you.
Shout
out to Kevin. All right. First one, the second, we go Self Enzor from Columbus, roughing. Then we got Joseph DeVay from Port Huron for tripping. We got Preston Kruger from Columbus at 12:39 for charging. And this is where it gets weird, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the part we were talking about. Then we got 12:39 again, Dalton J. roughing. Kruger again for roughing, double minor, and Jay for fighting, when Jay didn't throw a punch. Kruger threw 3 punches, Jay didn't throw a punch, but Jay gets a fighting call, and Kruger gets double minor. I'm not going there with that. We discussed that first segment. Did you guys get the 2 minutes for interference? No, we didn't get that. We got the 2 minutes for interference for Joe Pace, the first penalty, but I'm trying to figure out where that was because there was no interference. And I'm not saying it to be a fan of Port Huron. What I'm saying is because of, if you look at the replay, I'm calling a dive. And it was. If you look at game 1 and look again game 2, you can see the dives all over the place. They didn't call the dives in game 1. They showed us got us for game 2 for diving. You know, they called us the penalties us for interference, and there was actually, you actually diving off the springboard. Except you're not going face first to the water, you're going sliding on the ice. You know, just saying. Anyways, at 13:25, they got Jake Schultz for unsportsmanlike conduct, which is a minor, 2 minutes. Then you got 17:10, the Columbus penalty again, Brody Duncan for roughing. Then you got Nippard for roughing, double minor, same time.
Well, that one actually kind of confused the announcer because they thought Brody was going to get the longer sentence on that one.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that did happen, but we discussed that first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, yes, interference is a 2-minute penalty. Interference is a 2-minute penalty. Yes, it is. It's automatic 2-minute minor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did not understand your question, but yes, interference is an interference on a player that doesn't have the puck, or interference on a goalie is 2 minutes.
And every team is eligible to get it as well.
Every team is eligible to get it. Every position is eligible to get it, including the goalie. Just somebody else serves the penalty if the goalie gets it.
Yep.
All right. Back moving on. 1808, served by Brent DeAndrea. Too many men on the ice. That was a good penalty call right there. That actually happened. And that's all the second period penalties right there. Going on to the third period penalties, and we've got a ton of those to go through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we start off with the Justin Portillo penalty at 7:30 and the Joe Pace Jr. penalty at 7:30. Portillo gets for roughing and Pace gets abuse of officials, which is very warranted because they caught everything else, but they missed everything else, but they got us for some BS. They call one of us, but whatever.
And honestly, Joe Pace did exactly what a head coach should have done during that point.
Throw a milk crate on the ice with the pucks. And yes, Joe actually did. Look at the video replay. He actually did it.
And
No, they don't. No, somebody else. The goalies still got to play the game. So the goalies can't serve the penalty. Somebody else has to serve it.
One of their teammates has to serve the goalie as the extra person in the
Right.
box for them.
it's just because there's only X amount of goalies. There's only 2 goalies. They can play that position while there's upwards of 18 to 20 that can play the other positions. So that's why goalies cannot go in the penalty box.
That or if-
There's no that or. That's the
no,
reason.
they'll get kicked out,
Yes.
and then the other goalie will step in for him, and they'll be down for one.
But
game.
that's only if they cross the red line, though.
Okay. Moving on. At the 11:09 mark, Wojciech Zemeklia, and I'm sorry for your name again, for Columbus gets cross-checking. 14:0. That's 11:09. 14:03. Another Columbus penalty. Matt O'Day gets called for roughing, along with Brian Parsons of Port Huron gets called for roughing, and Parsons gets in sportsmanlike conduct, and O'Day also gets in sportsmanlike conduct. And then at 14:47, David Nipper gets called for slashing. Columbus called a timeout in the second period at 14:30, and the start time was 7:35. The end time is 10:09. That game lasted again 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Well, 2 hours. I'm sorry. Rewind. 2 hours and about 35 minutes. And thank you for asking, Laura. Thank you for asking, Laura. And hi, Jamie. How's it going? We are doing very well. Very, very well.
Hello, Jamie. Thanks for coming in towards the end.
But Laura, that's why we're here. We want to answer any questions that you have. We know there's new fans out there that don't completely understand, and we just want all of our knowledge to go out to you guys. We want you to understand what you're watching, because we love our fans, like we were saying. We love everybody that loves hockey. So if you're new, if you're old to the sport, if you don't understand, please ask right away.
And not to mention, you have about 150 years of hockey experience sitting between the 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of experience going on right here.
I've been
So-
watching hockey since the Border Cats days.
Exactly.
Like I said, about 150 years of experience between the 4 of us.
So that's
I may have the most
We
because,
can
I'm
easily-
sorry, he's got the most, he's older.
We can
Not by much, but he's older by a little bit. He's older by much, he's got the most.
we can easily ask any hockey question you guys.
Looks like you had a great time. Oh, yes, we had a marvelous, yes, Jamie, we had a marvelous time. A marvelous time. Marvelous.
it's always fun when you get to
Always
see
fun.
some hockey finally play.
It's better when we win, but it's still fun even when they, just getting to see the hockey.
Yeah. We do this for the hockey team.
So like I said before, I do the Silver Stick tournaments when they're here, and it's an all-day thing for 3 weekends in a row.
Okay, now we got to go to the secret word. Now I think it's time we burst out the secret word. So if you are the 6th comment, starting now, you will win a Main Street Prowler T-shirt.
So kindness,
Oh,
be kind to each other. Kindness.
Yep.
take that off.
I took it off, yeah.
So you have, mind you, we have a winter prospect of what? Once every 6 months, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay. So if you won in the past, we apologize. You cannot win again this stream. This is 6 months past. But come on, comment. While you're at it, you can like, share, subscribe. You know, buy stuff on merch at mainstreetprowlers.com. You know, or go on the fan page of Main Street Prowlers Club,
Thank
or you know, or go, or you know, basically ask us questions. We have knowledge. We are an encyclopedia of hockey. We are some of us like Gretzky. I love Eisenman. Just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna say great Uncle Gordy.
Okay, even Gordy Howe, even Gordy Howe.
You know, it's funny. The one guy that scored the hat trick for
Players
the
get
Red
fined for
Wings.
breaking the plastic walls. That depends on how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Some plastic, some stuff gets broken by accident, but it's deliberate. I would say yes, but that depends how that happens. Either gets fined or suspended. That you got to give me a scenario, Ronald. You have to give me a scenario. This is a small scenario, you know, if you can. What is disorderly conduct in hockey? What is disorderly conduct in hockey? Man,
That is a wide. Mhm.
So
let's see. That could be a number of things. That could be taunting the other team. That could be
Abuse of an official.
abuse of an official. That could be multiple fight instigating penalties. That could be blows to the head. You know, cause of game misconduct, aka suspensions, aka fines. You know, just a lot.
no spearing.
Oh yeah, spearing is considered disorderly conduct. You know, if you ever seen the movie Goon, some of that stuff was disorderly conduct. Hell, you even seen the Russians in 1980. Go back and watch Miracle. Even if you don't go back and watch Miracle, go back and watch the Olympics live. That's on YouTube.
Another good way to explain it is to say hitting somebody with the intent to injure, even would be disorderly.
Yes.
Like, you know, to deliberately injure a player would be disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
Ronald, okay, I think we we talked
If a
about
player slips on the ice and blows through, that's not disorderly. That's not you don't get fined for that. That just happens. That's called losing the edge. Players lose the edge on the ice all the time. They slip, they fall, they go into boards. What's the main reason hockey players get disorderly conduct?
Their attitude.
Okay, let's go with this. We'll go for fighting, instigating penalties. We'll go for spearing penalties, aka like Marty McSorley did when he was with the Canucks when he took somebody's blow to the head.
Oh.
We're talking.
I got one.
Well, go ahead.
Claude Mew and Darren McCarty's fight, right there.
Oh God.
Oh, the Claude Lemieux, Chris Draper hit him. Chris
Yeah,
Draper.
that's what I meant.
Okay, the Claude Lemieux, Chris Draper hit that caused the war on the ice between the Red Wings and the Colorado Avalanche. It caused that war. So yeah, I mean that could be it too. I mean it could be a number of different things along with that. It's so much.
Has anybody commented on the
How many kindness is there between teams, like brotherly or swing? Okay. All right. Well, I can do this one too. If you're not the Red Wings of Colorado Avalanche in the '90s, there's kindness between everywhere. There's a mutual respect between everybody in hockey, unless you're dirty. Unless you're truly dirty, then there is no love for you. But every team has a mutual respect between, especially here in the FPHL. Every team has a mutual respect to each other.
Yeah.
So there are friends Once you're on ice, it's war. When you're off the ice, let's go have a beer. Or let's go have dinner. Even post-COVID, let's go have beer, dinner. Let's go hang out. You know, whatever the case may be.
All right.
It's family.
Final predictions for Thursday.
We will say that after this next commercial.
That's right. We got another one.
Remember, you can post the secret word right in this comment. And remember, it's kindness, the sixth person to post that word in our comment section, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. You will win a Main Street Prowlers t-shirt. So go right ahead and post that now. And we'll get back to see if we have a winner by the end of our commercials.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. I thought that one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
And we're back for our final segment.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are still live and direct.
And as that's right, we do have a winner, guys.
Our
Drum
winner-
roll, please.
Our winner tonight for our Main Street Powers t-shirt goes to Laura Seymour, our Elmira fan in Elmira, New York.
Laura. Oh, imagine a Main Street Prowler Game Boy. I just thought of that. That would be awesome stuff. I mean,
Come on, you know what? We should design that, honestly. We should design that.
I mean, we do have some options, though, right?
Right. But congratulations, Laura. You have won a Main Street Power.
And you are welcome, Laura.
And so,
We
get your
It's great to have you on the show all the time.
Yes, thank you. Get your information out.
Alright.
We will
Loyal
send-
fan.
we will get you there. Get your information out. We will get you there. We will get the t-shirt to you, guaranteed.
Let's go, Michelle.
You want to come on for a second?
Come on.
come on.
Come on.
We have a friend of the show, one of the brothers of Justin. Say hi, Jake.
And my son.
Come on.
Both these two are my boys.
And
You can tell the family resemblance. It is very. These are two very handsome young men behind me, right?
very.
They're better looking than me.
I mean, you couldn't have asked for better, right? So,
So,
You know,
but Jake will be with us right at the next home games, or will he
yeah,
not?
he'll be at the next home game too.
So we cannot wait.
show, man.
So we're getting ready to do predictions.
Yeah.
Prediction time, guys.
Prediction time.
You guys are in it too.
Okay, so we're going to have our producer and his brother also with predictions. First, we're going to do game one, which is Thursday night. The Prowlers travel down to Columbus, Georgia to face the Columbus River Dragons. Game start time is at 4:05 Eastern Standard Time, which is weird for a Thursday. Scott, where'd you come up with that? You got to tell me, man. 4:05 Thursday? Nobody's home from work yet? But I hope you can
I'll be ready.
I hope you can have fans, though, honestly. If you do have fans, that'd be a wonderful game to watch. That way people can go home and watch it, cook dinner, watch dinner. Yeah.
I'll be watching.
So we're going to start
Puck
with this
drop.
prediction with our producer and his brother. So we're going to start with Jake first, over here. What is your prediction for Thursday night's game?
For the score.
For the score?
Crazy, about maybe 5-0.
5-0 who?
Prowlers.
5-0 Prowlers. From Justin, what do you have?
I'm gonna have to say a close one, 3-4 Prowlers.
3-4 Prowlers. Okay. Now we're going to go from the sons to the father.
I am gonna say 3-2 Prowlers with a fight.
Okay.
Empty net?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
But the blind ref will be there.
Like he always is. Next, we're going to go to Mr. Rob.
All right, so I'm perfect. Three on fight. Oh, and he just broke something.
I broke you.
What, my leg? All
Yes.
right. I'm 3 for 3 for fights. There will be a fight either Thursday or Friday. But the Thursday game, I am going to go with a 3-1 Prowlers win. That's my prediction for
All right.
Thursday night.
Okay. Then I will go next. I would say it's going to be more high scoring. Well, that depends who's in net. If Caffrey's in net, the Dalton J. Stopper, I'm going to go with Columbus. I'm going to go Columbus. And this is the first time you hear me say that. I will go Columbus 4-2 if Caffrey's in net. That's only if Caffrey's in net. If Rutler's in net, I'll go the other way, 4-2 Prowlers.
So, I guess.
Depends who's in net.
Yeah.
For me.
So I guess that leaves me, right?
Yes, that leaves you.
So let's
she
go. Hey! I am no. So I'm going with 6-4 Prowlers win, empty net, with a punch to the face of someone. Yes. So, and we have a second game on the Friday.
Second game Friday. Once again, the Prowlers that are in Columbus, Georgia, take on the River Dragons. Game time starts 7:05.
Hey, a
Eastern.
decent time.
Yes, very decent time. We will start with the brothers, starting with Jacob.
5-4 brawlers in a fight.
5-2 for
Oh.
the fight. Good,
Oh.
good prediction. Justin.
I'm gonna say 3-2 brawlers
Okay.
and a goalie fight.
And a goal.
Oh.
And a goalie fight.
We'll get to your question in a second, Laura.
Okay.
Empty net.
And next, from the son to the father.
Still 3-2 crawlers. Empty net.
Empty net. Okay. From
Will the
father.
blind rep be there?
Oh yeah, always.
The blind rep is always there. Next, we're going to go to Mr. Rob, the man himself.
Howdy, everyone. Wow, man, went too high.
Gotta get high. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, what?
Go ahead, Rob. What you got?
I gotta say 2-1 Prowlers overtime.
All right, then I'll take my stab at the boy. I'm gonna say 3-2 Prowlers, no matter who's in net. And I would say also there will be a fight Friday night because it's not Friday night like what I was doing.
Or Saturday night.
Well, there's no game Saturday for them, so.
There's gonna be a fight Saturday night no matter what. Just depending where.
Treats.
Yes.
All right.
My turn.
Telephone.
Our producers, our phone is going off, and thank you for that, Laura. We try to be funny. I'll be funny on this comment. It's going to be a 7-4 win with Justin winning. I'm going to say Columbus is going to win this one because they'll fight for their lives on this one.
There was a goalie fight yesterday.
Yes, there was. You can finally make that comment.
With the the Nailers. Am I saying that right?
Yes, the Nailers. Wheeling
Nailers.
Nailers.
Oh no, I'll pull up the video.
But before,
Yeah, but Rob, we got get Chris.
Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
gotta get a few things done.
okay, but now to answer your question, Laura, the empty net is when the goalie gets pulled. You got the extra attacker on the guys that's trying to come back. Let's say they're down to go. The guys who are down to go pull the goalie, so they got the extra attack on the ice.
What goalie?
Exactly, exactly. So the team who has the lead shoots into the empty net goal, aka empty net. It's AC labeled as a goal for the player who scores on the empty net. Maybe a power play or shorthanded. It's still an empty net. If it gets scored on an empty net. The goal against does not go against the goalie. I know it's confusing. I'm sorry, but if it doesn't go against the goalie. It goes against average. It does. Matter of fact, it still counts as a shot on goal for the guy who made the goal and the guy who shot the puck.
You want to show that? They're talking
But
about
yeah,
the fight.
that's what it means. Empty net goal. We say empty net. We call it empty net goal, and sometimes we joke about it because. If it's 3-2, we call it empty net goal, which it happens rarely in hockey.
This,
We're talking hitting the Mega Millions and the Powerball Friday and Saturday night. Just saying. But yeah, we're talking.
And
this video,
Ron does make a good. I'm sorry, does make a funny comment though. He says maybe they draw the goalie, draw on the goalie far enough to get him out of the goal. So I mean that's.
See, now in some leagues that would work that way, but in some leagues actually the goalie would get a penalty for leaving his
crease.
and the trapezoid.
Yeah.
The trapezoid area.
But
Plus,
that's
And-
behind the net though.
Right.
But
And that's in the NHL.
yeah.
plus this video that we're going to show you guys is credited by the goalies of FPHL as
So.
well. This is a Twitter video.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
That was last night. The Nailers were up 6-1, and the frustration was building. And plus, there was a line brawl in the process too.
But we like to show you the greatest thing in the world of hockey.
which
The
is,
Goldie fights.
those are rare by the way.
Very rare.
You don't see a goalie fight much as often like you usually do.
The most famous one was Chris Osgood and Patrick Waugh back when the Columbus.
And then also the Mike Vernon and
The back right running part was doing the Detroit con.
Dominic came down, but he fell.
Yeah, anything involving Detroit and Colorado.
The most famous in the FPHL is when Jocelyn St. Pierre beat the crap out of the.
I was just about to
right,
say
but
that. That
also
was-
like what we were saying, you had the back-to-back years of the Red Wings.
Hold on.
fight.
Yes.
We got
Mike
that one
Vernon.
too. Hold on.
And
Right.
Chris Osgood and
Oh, come on.
And basically anything involving Patrick Waugh and with the Avalanche and Detroit Red Wings.
yep.
Matter of fact, anything involving Patrick Waugh and anybody.
But I think, are we done tonight, Chris?
I think we are.
That's all for
I
tonight.
think we are done tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen,
And have a good night.
Ladies and
Enjoy
gentlemen.
your week. And we will be
Later.
back.
Next week.
Some of us will be back Thursday night to do a short segment. And
Probably
some of
just
us will be
us
here
two.
Friday.
We will be going live between 8 and 8:30 on Thursday night. Friday night will be around 10 to 10:30.
Right.
So
but you missed those two. You can catch us back up here next week Monday. Same four guys, same laughs, same good show.
Yep.
thank you guys, and
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
you
you
can.
can.
Laura, yes,
Hey,
you
Laura, I already sent you a friend
can. Yes,
request.
yes, Laura, you can. Yes, Laura.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, Laura, also, I was going to tell you, if you want pictures when Elmira comes here, go to my page, Danon Sandoval, the one that you sent a friend request to, and you can take any picture you want off my page.
Matter of fact, Laura, when I get my phone charged up, I'll send you a friend request.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request as well. Rob Vahovic.
and congratulations again, Laura, for winning that shirt. And thank you guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll be back
See you
on Thursday. See you guys
See ya.
later.